Dale from Gale Force Winds. So happy to be here at Discovery Community College in beautiful Surrey, British Columbia. Great conversations we're having, a lot about student success and the good things that are happening at the campus. Why don't you introduce yourself, tell us what you do.
I'm Radha Reddy, and right now at Discovery Community College, I am a program instructor. So I work with students when they start, essential skills, employability skills, so basically prepare them for success.
So you're the person that sort of picks the student up as soon as they arrive.
Yes.
Carry them through the journey to make sure that they're successful.
Yes, exactly.
There's a lot of moving parts there. There's a lot of, right?
Yes.
It's exciting to see people arrive and sort of break away some of the barriers that they might have to the learning. Discovery's really good at that. They sort of understand that everybody comes with some things that they need to sort out before they can start learning. Talk to me about the front end of it all. So explain to me how Discovery's mindset is around getting the students ready for learning.
Okay. So as I was mentioning, the orientation week is when I'm involved. So because students come in here all nervous. Right?
Yeah.
This is adults who, some of them have not been in school for so many years, so there's a lot of anxiety there. So my work, and plus there's other program instructors here do the same thing, is getting students comfortable.
Okay.
Getting students comfortable. There's also essential skills because some of them don't have computer skills. So we go through that. There's pieces like self-awareness that we work with, computer, file management and all that, just getting them ready. And then employability skills. So we work with like creating resumes, interview skills. But my main work is always, I say to students, is become that walking, talking resume.
Okay.
So building that personality where they show up when they go to the work experience, whoever they're working, the employers will pick them without them even going and having interview and all of that.
Walking, talking resume.
Yes.
I've never heard it described that way. Is that your trademark?
That's my trademark right now.
So the walking, talking resume. Let's unpack that a little bit more.
Yes.
So what in your mind, what are you thinking about when you're imparting that on the students?
Can I give you my experience?
Please.
So we'll probably discuss this later, but I was a student here.
Okay.
2019 is when I joined in August, and I took mental health personal support program. And I had not been to school 35 plus years. So of course I was nervous and all of that. But I'm also a brain health coach, and I've been in human behavior and trauma and all that, learning for a long time. So I started to practice all of those things myself, and I'm like, it's not I'm just coming in as a student. My whole goal is to get an employment and be out there. So myself, I would behave and act like what I wanted to be that person after. So I just imagine, even though that time, I was a mental health professional, so I would, even walk in the hallway, I would be that person.
Right.
Right? And I was noticed. So I was noticed by the project coordinator, by the student services coordinators, and they would pull me out. And then I even was offered a job as a tutor here, right? Because I was taking school, did not have any employment at that point. And then I got called in to do practicum, and I got hired here. So knowing all of that, I realized it's because who I had became. So that personal branding, that's another thing I've been saying to the students now, is become that personal branding. So you don't have to go sell yourself. Mm-hmm. People see you from outside, and they will know who you are, how you communicate, how you show up, how you help each other, everyone else. Because in the class, I come from an IT background, so I didn't have to, spend too much time when we were dealing with essential skills and computer skills. But I used to help everyone out, and that's how I was noticed. So that's my work now, is to teach the students. I said, before you go up, become that, like I said, walking, talking resume. Because in the resume, we put our soft skills and our hard skills. So of course, the hard skills is going to come from the certificate you get. But it's the soft skills, you don't have to go explain to anybody. It should be noticed.
Right.
Like seen from
Yeah, that's a beautiful story. I love it. It was a great story, and I mean, so personal. And you've lived it, and now you can help
Yes, and that's
others
what I'm
replicate
doing right
it. You know,
Yes.
that's very powerful to have lived it. Say, look, I've been down this road, and it works. So much so, I'm here today to do it.
Yes. I'll give an example just recently. So I've actually was here as a student services coordinator. So after being a student practicum, then I got hired as a TA, and I kept moving up as a project coordinator to student services coordinator to student services manager up to 2022. And then I moved to the Aware Society for a year. I just wanted some change, and I wanted to learn the other side of.
Right.
So I was recruiting students and managing as a program coordinator there.
Right.
So knowing that whole circle of it, coming back here. So when I was so I'd just been here like been a month and a half with the students. So I remember standing in the classroom, now me as an instructor, and then some students were nervous, anxiety was coming up, and they're like, oh, I don't think anyone will understand. I said, guess what? I do. And when they heard my story, they're like, wow. And I said, yes. And I was someone who had fear of public speaking. I did. And I remember this course pushed me to do that. And the instructors who were here before, they helped me, get me that confidence. So I said, if I can do this, I'm standing in front of you right now, so can you. And they get inspired by that too.
There's no doubt about it. With that philosophy and bringing folks like you in with lived experiences, you're going to set the students up for success.
That's my goal.
That's the whole goal, right?
Yes.
Is of discovery. This is what we do here. We
Yes.
train people and set them up for success. I want to talk to you a little bit about your time at Aware. That's a very interesting little deviation to understand another
Now
part.
I know the full.
Right, you understand
Yes.
another part of the equation. And it's on that point that I want to talk to you about the importance of community and the importance of your college being embedded in the community and working with stakeholders and meeting their needs. Talk to me about that.
It's huge. And I think one of the things with me is I've always been wanting to work in a community. And that's when I took this course. I kept saying to myself, this is going to take me somewhere, because my whole goal was to be in the community. And then being here, when I was a student service manager, I worked with the Aware Society too. So I know where they come from too. It's all of the needs of the students, making sure, because it's usually mainly individuals who've gone through so much and they don't have that support, financial support. So for our Aware Society to be able to do this, were they able to get the funding and help individuals, and right from the beginning it's the same way, right? Yeah. Bringing them in, supporting them through employability skills and coaching, because that's what we would do on the other side, right? Coach students through and then see them go out there in the community and give back.
It must be amazing for you to watch students come through the whole journey, seeing them in those
the best feeling.
Nervous days,
yes,
just like you felt.
Yes.
Helping them through their journey, putting them in front of wonderful instructors who can pass on their experience, but then seeing a different person coming out the other end and really making an impact. That must be amazing.
It's amazing, and also because I've been also involved on the other end with employers. So I've sent students to practicum placements, and I built relationship when I was here as a student services coordinator manager. I built relationship with employers too.
Yeah.
So then I would send those students to a point I had someone phone the other day, are you still, a practicum coordinator? I'm like, no, it came back as an instructor right now.
Yeah.
Because they said, yeah, we've had a good relationship. So I would connect the students that I work with, and I see who fits. So I would also be sending. It's the best feeling when at the end of the students call and say, Radha, I got the job.
Yeah.
Especially the ones who are nervous, who couldn't use the computers. Or I work with a lot of students who are about to leave because they have personal problems in lives.
Right.
And they're like, or financial situation, they're like, I need to go work. I cannot do this. And me or other colleagues here would sit with them, work through, And that's one thing great about DCC is we just don't let someone leave. We'll try everything from our end to support them, to make sure they're successful. The best part was last year when I attended the graduation. Seeing some of the students walk up that stage
Right.
who were not, who even maybe were about to fail or something, but us helping them through, walking the stage, that was like, okay, I can go to sleep now. That fulfillment, right? The fulfillment of seeing them be successful.
What a wonderful conversation. Thank you very much for taking us into your world and your philosophy on helping students be successful. There's little doubt it's working. We hear nothing but good things about what's happening here at Discovery, and a big part of it is that. So we really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.